Mitsubishi PLC programming is the third major vendor most controls engineers learn, after Allen Bradley and Siemens. Mitsubishi dominates the Asian industrial market, owns the global semiconductor and automotive control space, steadily growing share in Europe and the Americas. This video covers the product line, the GX Works IDE, the language differences from the other major vendors, the addressing conventions, the job market, and the free path to learning Mitsubishi PLC programming without buying hardware. Mitsubishi's product line has three families. The FX series is the small machine entry-level controller, programmable bricks with fixed configurations, from 14 to 256 inputs and outputs, ladder-only programming. The FX is what you find on a packaging machine or a small conveyor in a factory in 1995 or 2026. The Q series is the mid to large modular controller. Rack-based, scalable, supports the full IEC 61131-3 language set. The Q is what you find on a larger production line or a multi-station automotive cell. The IQR series is the modern flagship. High performance, redundancy support, integrated motion. The controller of choice for automotive paint shops and semiconductor fabs in Asia. GX Works IDE is the current Mitsubishi IDE for the Q and IQR series. GX Developer, the legacy IDE, and GX Works II are still in heavy installed base use. Mitsubishi PLC programming in GX Works IDE looks like a hybrid of older RS Logix 500 and modern Studio 5000. Ladder editor in the center. Project tree on the left. Watch window on the right. Simulator built in. The simulator is genuinely useful. You can build and test a program without any controller hardware connected. The interface is more Japanese than American, denser, more menus, more keyboard-driven, less wizard-driven. The learning curve is steeper than Studio 5000 for someone coming from a Western vendor background. The addressing conventions matter. Mitsubishi uses Allen Bradley style address-based syntax rather than tag-based. X is for physical inputs. X0, X1, X2. Y is for physical outputs. Y0, Y1, Y2. M is for memory bits, internal coils. D is for data registers, 16-bit words for numbers and timer presets. T is for timers, T0, T1. C is for counters, C0, C1. The IEC standard tag-based addressing is supported in the modern Q and IQR series, but the field installed base is overwhelmingly running address-based code. So Mitsubishi PLC programming in real plants is mostly an address-based skill, regardless of what the standard supports. Mitsubishi's timer implementation is the biggest quirk for engineers coming from Allen Bradley or Siemens. Mitsubishi timers historically use coil-style instructions rather than IEC function block instructions. The timer's coil acts as the ion pin. Energize the coil, the timer starts counting. A separate contact T0 reads the timer's output when its current value matches its preset. This is different from the named pin IEC pattern where TON has explicit IN, PT, Q, and ET pins. Same underlying behavior. Different syntax. The mental model is to think of the Mitsubishi timer coil as setting up a virtual contact that fires when time runs out. Modern GX Works IDE also supports function block timers, but coil-style is what you encounter in the field. The job market for Mitsubishi PLC programming is regional. Strongest in Japan, China, Korea, Taiwan, and Southeast Asia. The installed base in those markets is enormous. Pay is competitive, comparable to Allen Bradley specialists in North America for senior roles. Growing in Europe, particularly Germany, Italy, and Eastern European automotive supplier sites. Modest in North America outside of automotive paint shops and semiconductor fabs. If you are targeting Asian markets, Mitsubishi PLC programming is a higher leverage skill than Allen Bradley. If you are targeting North America, it is a useful third vendor but not the highest priority first vendor. The free path to learn Mitsubishi PLC programming. GX Works IDE has a 30-day trial download from the Mitsubishi Electric Automation site. GX Works II has an unlimited use trial that supports a few of the older FX models. The cheapest hardware entry is a used Mitsubishi FX trainer board, widely available on eBay for under $200. The basic FX models work with the free trial editor for full programming and simulation. For pure software learning, The trial period plus the built-in simulator covers everything needed. Addressing conventions and coil-style timer model included. Pair Mitsubishi PLC programming with the free simulator at plcsimulationsoftware.com. Practice the IEC ladder primitives in the browser. Then move to GX Works 3 for the Mitsubishi-specific syntax and the address-based conventions. The two skills compound. The browser removes friction. GX Works adds the Mitsubishi vocabulary. Next video covers tank-level control with hysteresis. The classic process control pattern. Analog inputs, comparators, latching coils combined. Subscribe. New video every Tuesday. See you in the next one.